What is up, YouTube? I'm back. We got another movie review. It's been a minute, honestly. I think we did The Matrix back last year. That was the last one we did. So, yeah, I went to go watch Scream last night. So, unfortunately, I'm doing it really freaking late. Just because of how everything's worked out with the lockdown here in Ontario. So, it's done now. So, I think it came out 2 weeks ago, Scream. So, a little bit late, like I said. But nonetheless, we're here. Scream. So, pretty much, I believe this is technically Scream 5. They decided to call it Scream. This movie, man, I really enjoyed it. Like, it was, from start to finish, it was really good. Like, I maybe checked my phone like once. I think that's like my, I think that's my like kind of gauge for when I watch a movie. If I, how many times I look at my phone? I think I did that once. There were so many twists, just like normal. I think this is like, honestly, like right up there in the Scream movies. I'll tell you a little bit of what my favorite ones were by the end and where this stands. But yeah, man, like just kind of like a quick, like brief, like summary. Pretty much Ghostface with the initial beginning kill scene going after Tara. So pretty much you find out is Billy Loomis's actually daughter, which is crazy. Then it pretty much just pans out to afterwards, and she actually survives. Sam, which is her sister, comes in. She hasn't seen her for a while, dating this guy who's Jack Quaid, aka Huey from The Boys. He's Richie, really good, like good boyfriend type, and yada yada yada. And they're just trying to figure out who Ghostface is, right? Because Ghostface is usually like Dewey, like a lot of old cast members came back, like Dewey, Gale, and can't remember the other one, but they all came back, and pretty much they're all being really interested in the story, right? So Dewey kind of saying like it could either be a love interest, or it is a love interest of a person. And then it's also like a friend, which obviously kind of makes you think like, oh, who is it in the friend group? And they're all talking. They're like, oh, it's not me. Oh, it could be you. Blah, 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 right? And obviously with the Stab movie, right? And yeah, and just as the movie goes on, obviously Ghostface Dewey does die. Ah, man, like it sucks. Finally, sucks. It was actually a pretty cool moment because like Ghostface says like it was an honor, and just like, and yeah, just the biggest twist at the end. I should have seen it coming because okay. I was being naive and kind of like ignorant because I didn't want to like believe it. But Richie and her best friend Amber, who she's texting at the beginning, Amber is Ghostface. She takes it off, and Huey from The Boys, Jack Quaid, is actually the other one, which is the love interest, who is also the killer as well. So kind of a huge twist at the end because he was such a nice boyfriend, right? But he was kind of like explaining it all, and then they obviously come out. Gale gets shot by Amber, but she's okay after. And actually, the two sister and brother siblings survived by the end at the last house scene where the killings happened. So pretty much, we're like the main killings where you find out who Ghostface is actually in that house that I believe was in the first movie. So it's just pretty cool. And that's how it pretty much ended. Obviously, Richie dies, Amber dies. They literally throw her into the stove. They shoot her, throw her into the stove, burns, and then out of nowhere, she comes in, attacks them with her face burnt. Fucking Tara in the wheelchair shoots her. Boom, done. Yeah, and I think it does segue for a sequel because I think a sequel was confirmed. I think I've seen, so I'm excited for that. Yeah, another thing I really loved about this movie, by the way. So pretty much, you know how like when they do like sequels and stuff, they or like requels, like reboots and stuff, they'll tend to like, it's stupid, right? Because like with movies, and they'll make it like dumb. It seems like a money profit. But this one, they were actually making fun in the movie. They were saying like kind of how like sequels, they're stupid. They rip off from these. They bring in some legacy characters, but then new ones. And they try to make it new, and they were just joking around with it, which I really like. I really appreciate that. If I'm gonna rank it in the Scream movies, like where it slides itself in, number one obviously is the original one for me. But I think this one, man, it was so good. I think it's like second best Scream movie. In terms of movie ratings, I do it every time. Obviously, this one I probably give fuck, dude. This is tough. Give it 9 out of 10. I think it was so good. It's one of my favorite horror movies. Bringing back legacy characters like they were joking around about, but making it actually work, which I really liked about that, and not just bringing them on as just like not just bringing them on as just like a nostalgia thing. They were actually supporting characters, which didn't feel like it overdid its welcome, I would say, in the film and stuff. So yeah, that's just my quick thoughts on the movie, and it was awesome. Let me know down below what you thought of Scream, and if you're looking forward to any horror movies coming up, and where does it rank actually, this Scream, in terms of the other 4 movies, and are you looking forward to the sequel? I'm also thinking about, I know it's Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the new movie. It's coming out on Netflix, so I'm thinking of potentially reacting to that. So stay tuned to the channel for that. And obviously, before you leave, if you consider leaving a like, commenting, subscribing, and turn that post notification bell down below as well. It helps us a ton at the channel. It'll get you notified if I end up doing Texas Chainsaw Massacre. And future movie reviews, reactions. We react to tons of TV shows as well. I do like reviews on items and stuff, podcasts, challenges, all that good stuff. So, but yeah, guys, take care. That was my quick spoiler movie review of Scream. Take care.